Alright, so yeah, we are back with the use of the steering wheel. I'm a little under the weather, so my voice may sound a little raw, and hopefully we aren't too distracted while we play. I've been playing quite a bit of Euro Truck Simulator lately to try and prepare for yesterday's stream, which was a tutorial for Euro Truck Simulator. And if you missed it, I am going to be posting it on YouTube, and if you're watching this on YouTube, then it's possibly already posted. But in any case, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Euro Truck Simulator with a different setup, using controller and real automatic and stuff. So I may be a little rusty on this, we'll see. Alright, so where I left off, I saw a job that looked real cool and I wanted to do it. So I went over and I took the job and I picked up the cargo, but I haven't actually taken it anywhere. So we've gotten a thing of pesticides and we're going from Salina, Utah to Holbrook, Arizona. And part of my goal with what we're doing right now, and I guess I should go over the state of the company here in a second, is I'm trying to explore the Utah and Arizona region, decide on where I might want to put my next garage. I'm kind of leaning towards Arizona, but I'd have to explore it more and just see what it's like and see if I like it or not. So far, I've liked the Utah area, but let's go ahead and go over the state of the company. So currently, we have $60,000 in the bank. The job I'm about to do is going to pay us over $20,000, so this is going to be a really good paying job for us. It's a little bit of a long haul, but we'll be fine. As far as loans, we still have the same loan we've had. So this is a $400,000. Is the volume for your voice low? It may be my computer setting. It should be all right, but just let me know. Give me a heads up on that one. Based off of what I'm seeing on my OBS, it looks okay. But again, give me updates if you are curious about audio. It could just be the state of my voice, as I'm a little under the weather. Okay. In any case, yeah, so we still have the same loan. So this was originally a $400,000 loan, and we paid 9 days of the 70 days off. I may want to take a loan soon. I do have an allowance for $150,000, and it'd be good to fill out my last slot of my Salem, Oregon headquarters. We'll take a look at that in a second. So that's the state of our finances. Let's take a look at our drivers. So I currently have, outside of myself, I have 3 drivers. So far, this is the driver that has been with me the longest and has been paying out the best, although he unfortunately came back without any cargo on his last trip and cost me quite a bit of money because it was a long distance, so fuel and maintenance was rather high. But his previous job, he paid me almost 10 grand, so I guess we can give him some slack on that one. But he's been doing quite well, and we did recently give him a new truck. Molly is our other driver that we've had for a little while, and she currently has our one trailer, and she's going and doing a job with that. She might be on the return trip. No, she's going from Salem to Ontario, so she's currently doing that. So, yeah, we'll see how that pays out, which 9 hours. That probably won't happen before we get done with our job. I'm not actually sure what the time of arrival of our current job is. But she's been leveling up nicely, and she's gotten her rating up to the same level as Bujo, so that's good. And then we have Simon here, which is our newest driver. And he's still kind of working, so I don't know. This is his log here. He's been doing all right for us. I don't know if he's ever really lost me money. But he's not making me a lot of money either. I could because he doesn't have a lot of long distance rating, but I just want to get him his other stats filled out first with the balance set up. What do I have her set up? Balance? I'm alright with that. We have 3 points in the hazardous, and I think she's the furthest along in that. I'll keep her on balance for now, but she might be my hazardous hauler in the future. I don't know if she can haul that with the trailer, though. Okay, so that's our drivers. So that doesn't mean if we go over to our garage manager, we have 1 slot not filled with this fully upgraded garage. So if I took a loan, I could buy one now. Now, I don't know if I could do that while I'm on job, so we'll do the job first. But I'm thinking I may want to get a new driver soon. That might be the next priority. But other priorities for our company. Get a new trailer. And put it here. That's probably a low priority. But still a priority that we're, going to keep an eye on. Also, to expand. Now, we have to do our scouting before we can do our expansion. That expansion is going to cost a lot of money. So, that might take some time. Okay, I think that's the state of our company. I don't think there's anything else really to go over. Let's go ahead and do the job that we already have. And see how it goes. We have 16.5 hours to get there. I don't remember how long of a trip it is. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Hopefully I'm not super rusty on my gear changes and stuff. Okay, so starting out, just to show you the cargo. So we got a thing of pesticides in behind us. Back in the cockpit here. Or the cabin, more appropriately. So we're expected in 8 hours. Okay. Let's start the engine. Put us in first. And get going. Alright, so we'll probably start off a little rusty here. But hopefully I can clean everything up as we go. Take things nice and slow here while we're here. Not exactly sure where the exit is, but I think I'm heading in the right direction. Because I'm pretty sure I couldn't go the other way. Ah, this is definitely the exit. Okay. So we just come out here and turn right, it looks like. And we're good to go. Alright. Oh, I kept it in gear. I put it in neutral, but I forgot to put it in the clutch when I did that, so that's why we stalled there. Okay. I can't really see if anybody's coming because of the mirror, but we'll just hope nobody's coming. We're gonna make a few mistakes. Sorry, stop sign. Getting going here, but that's alright. That was probably too quick of a gear change there. Hey, I went into fourth. So that's one thing I need to clean up. So things that I need to clean up. Fourth has been a little bit of a problem for me. I oftentimes go in sixth on accident. So let's see if we can clean that up. Going to third here. What is my engine brake button? Do I remember? Oh, okay, that's it. Because we're going to need that as we go. 35 here. So I think the trick's going to be just not panic, relax. What's my cruise control button? Let's test that. Oh, is my info panel not right? Oh, I hit the info panel button. There we go. I think it's this button that's going to be my cruise control. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to test that, but well, I can still test it. 35. Yeah, okay, that's our cruise control button. So just reminding myself what my buttons are. This is where we're going to turn. Take it out of gear. Not exactly sure what gear I want to be in for this, but we're going to have to come to a full stop anyway. Well, we don't have to as far as the game is concerned, but as far as my role play goes, I'm going to do it. Let's put our turn signal on and be good drivers. Alright, I can see he's turning right. Alright, let's correct the vision. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to relax, take things easy. And it'll all flow. Alright, we need to turn left here. Hey, let's put it in third. I might keep it in third for this uphill bit. Because I think changing down to fourth might be a mistake. Now we're getting up at the top of the hill. Okay, mirrors look good. Okay, into fifth. Does my voice still sound good? Because I do have the microphone a little bit further away from my face than I did last time. But I did that because last time the microphone was a little bit in the way of my steering wheel. Okay, we can go into six now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna adjust my posture here. That's the one thing about driving with a steering wheel, is it does require you to have a certain posture. Alright, so we just did a little bit of a posture check there. Okay. I forget how heavy this cargo is. I guess I could check. Okay, let's find out. We go into our little ledger down here. It's a decent weight, 31,500 pounds. Alright, so slows down to 65. That's okay. We weren't going 65 anyway. So I'm really close to level 18, which there should be a significant upgrade at that point. I don't know if it's the gearbox we want. I'd have to check on that. I'm not sure we're going to get enough experience for that for this job. Oh, it's up to 70. I was about to say, oh no, I'm going too fast, but it's actually jumped up in speed. I'm gonna... Oh shit. Oh shit. Brake, 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 brake. Brake. Okay, we're gonna go into fourth, I think. Yeah, so there was something going on there and everybody's got over and slowed down. Oh, I just now noticed in the mirrors the helicopter. That's cool. I was in fourth, go to fifth. So that's kind of the trick sometimes, if you've never driven a manual transmission, is knowing what gear to put things in, and also remembering what gear you were in. And preferentially doing that without looking. I think I succeeded at that. Granted, I do have the game telling me what gear I'm in, but I didn't look at that interface. Do we dare go on 7th? Oh, thank you for the subscription, Bajerby. I'm gonna put it in 7th. So, this is where we're gonna have to do the tricky thing. So I'm gonna put it in first, and then I forget which button it is. That one? Yeah, okay. That was a little messy, but I had to remember what my buttons were and everything. So this is our highest gear in this with this gearbox. And because I have an 8-shifter with only 6 gears, I have to do a special thing to get it into that 7th gear. So what I have to do is I have to take it out of 6th, put it in first, and then hit a button, and that changes first into 7th. Now if I had more gears than that, second would become 8th, and so on. We're almost up to our speed limit. I don't know if this truck in front of me is going to let me go the speed limit. I'll set the cruise control. I'm actually going to go around him. Although it's slowing down. So this is engine brake time. Possibly a downshift. Actually a brake time as well. So I need to hit the button. Oh, I didn't have the clutch pedal on enough. Alright, this is the wrong gear to be in, because I was over-braking there. That's alright, we'll clean that stuff up. So my ambition to pass has deteriorated very rapidly. I'll get over into the other lane if I can. Oop, engine brake. We're going a wee bit fast, it's 50 here. I'm guessing we slowed down to 50 because of the curvy nature of the road. I'll put it on cruise control. Although I doubt the cruise control is going to stop us from speeding up here much. This is where I want to get an upgrade. The gearbox. That was like a twin truck? Oh, I missed what you were talking about. There are double trailers in American Truck Simulator with like an articulated middle point. Well, I say double trailers. Sometimes there's triple trailers. Oh, okay. I overdid that engine braking. All right. Again, my ambition to pass this guy has deteriorated. Truck on your right was the same design, I think. Oh, I see. All right, well, now we passed him. Not the cleanest pass, but... All right, cruise control. Hopefully we can stick with this. I suspect that we're going to get a speed change soon, though. Probably up. Once we get off this, I guess, mountains? Rocky terrain, whatever. Yeah, looks like we speed up here. Alright, so I'm gonna go... I'm in 5th? Okay, 6th. Let's take a little bit of a peek at the route. If I remember what button that is. There we go. So let me zoom in so we can see, but we're going down this way. This looks kind of tricky here. And then once we get into Arizona, what is it going to look like? Well, pretty straight shot once we get into Arizona. This might be a fun bit of the trip. I wonder what the speed limit. Yeah, we're in Utah. So we came from Salina, and we're coming down into Arizona. In theory, we're coming into this town, but it's going to be more or less the kind of the outer edge, I guess, because sometimes these towns will cover quite a distance, especially if there's not a lot of, because you're only going to see major towns in this game. So like smaller towns won't really be represented as individual units, so they'll be part of a greater city area. And depending on how rural the area is, that can be a pretty extensive area. I wish I could give you a good example. There's a lot of examples of that in Euro Truck Simulator, but I know there are a few examples here. But in any case, let's get back on to track. All right. I don't know how much we're going to be able to get away with going into 7th gear here. Because there's a lot of uphill, downhill. The uphill makes it hard for me to accelerate up to a speed that would make sense. Put it in 7th gear. And the downhill, although that would... you know what? We're going to try for it. So, put it in first, hit the button, and there we go. The faster I can do that, the better. And that's what we're going to try and work on. See, like right now... I'm not really speeding up, I'm actually slowing down. So was that the right course of action? I'm not sure. And we're also going to get off on an off-ramp, so let me switch back. 6th. Then go into 5th. Get my engine brake going. The higher my revs are, the more effective that engine brake's going to be. Which is why I downshifted as much as I did. Okay, there we have it. On to first. Alright, do our stop. It's clear to me. Get it into gear. Okay, get our view back. So far, so good. I feel like I've cleaned up a lot of the things I had trouble with last stream. Just getting used to the shifter thing. It's kind of funny, I'm under the weather, and my voice is probably a little ragged, but I'm actually driving better. Well, at least so far I am. Let's not jinx ourselves just yet. So 65 here. I'm going to stay in the left lane, even though that's kind of a jerky thing to do, just because this guy in the blue truck is going to be in my way, and I want to pass him. As you can see, we're just flying right by him. So I think this was an appropriate passing situation. I need to get into 6th, though. Okay, I should probably get over soon. We are having a slowdown as well, so let me engine brake. And I am speeding really badly. Let's go to 5th. I'm going to just have the engine brake take care of our speed. And then once I get to 45, cruise control. Alright, cool. Oh, we're going to slow down to 35 here, so put that engine brake back on. .35, cruise control. Alright. I think we can stay in 5th, it'll be fine. That's the one thing that's kind of cool with both... Oh, slowing down yet again, so we're going to have to get into 4th. Okay. But the one thing that's cool about Euro Truck Simulator and American Truck Simulator is each area has their own, like, different police vehicles. And now in American Truck Simulator, that might just be a different paint job, but it's still cool to see the variance you get in between different areas. Alright, that's a good stop for us. Alright, here we go. So this is Moab here. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. I'll just keep it in this gear. Although we'll probably want to switch up here because I suspect we're going out of the town, so the speed's going to go up. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. It's telling me I'm speeding, but there's the speed right there. That's one thing, like in real life, as soon as I see a sign, I pretty much start doing what the sign says from a speed limit perspective. But in this game, you actually have to physically pass the sign for it to count. Which is, I don't know. It's kind of a silly, arbitrary thing, but... So when I'm going 35 and I see a sign for 50, I'm going to start speeding up to it. Because, you know, otherwise it seems kind of ridiculous, but... I've never gotten in trouble for that kind of thing. The one time I got a speeding ticket was when I was at a weighing station. And the speed limit was like 15 or something. And I was going like, I don't know, 30. To try and get up to the highway speed. So I could merge with traffic at a reasonable speed. But cop didn't like that, so we got in trouble. Do a little bit of engine braking here. Alright, we're going to merge. I don't like this vehicle coming up behind me, so I'm just going to merge now because I don't know what the AI is going to do as far as their respect towards right away. Yeah, but so far this job has been going pretty well. I'm gonna have to slow down because of the vehicles in front of me are slowing down quite a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them go a little ahead of me so we've got plenty of reaction room, but I suspect we're not gonna be going anywhere near the speed limit for a lot of this trip as long as this guy's here. Alright, so those of you that aren't really familiar with American roads, when you only have 2 lanes like this, you are allowed to pass. But the yellow line is going to tell you whether you can pass or not. So when it's a solid line like this, I'm not allowed to pass. Now earlier you might have seen it was a dash line on one side and a solid line on the other. What that means is one side's allowed to pass and the other isn't. Alright, we gotta Probably fourth gear. At the moment, I'm not going particularly fast enough to pass this guy, but you know what? We could pass him if we pull over into the left lane here. Oh, alright. Well, never mind about that idea. He just turned right. Oh, we're getting new trucks to pass in front of us. Alright, so there may be a turn signal before we're allowed to go. Looks like the turn signal happens after the light, as per that. Oh, come on, you piece of crap Volvo. Just had to give him the... Alright, I'm gonna merge over. Oh, never mind. That lane goes away. Please don't run into me. Please don't run into me. Not really sure what that car... You know, we should be in 5th, probably. Oh, this is dicey. You know what? Let's go in 4th. Because we're going uphill here. I need to, like, back off this guy, otherwise I'm going to slam into the back of him. So I'm just going to, like, slow it down a bit. Which is kind of lame. But sometimes you have to do what you got to do. So not only did this Volvo turn right in front of us at that light, he's going slow on top of that. Let's slow it down a bit. These are trickier roads here. Speed limit's 65, but it's going to be tricky for us to do that, and I'm not driving in my proper lane. I guess it's good that he slowed us down. I'm gonna go into 6th gear here, though, which is a gear I should have probably been in a while ago. All right. Although being in 5th helped me with the engine braking. I may have already said it, but the higher revs you have, the more effect you're gonna get out of the engine brake. Yeah, we're gonna go back into 5th. Going uphill at slower speeds at this point. But we still got about 4 hours to get there. It's 6 p.m. I'm not worried about us being tired. I'm actually gonna have to downshift here. I'm also gonna have to back off because this guy is struggling to get up the hill. Looked like there was a blowout there on the side of the road with that tire. And for those of you guys that don't know, the kind of weights that trucks have to deal with and the pressure that are in those tires, if they get worn out, they can just explode. And it's actually surprisingly a violent thing. Oh, it's gonna be 50 up ahead. Well, let's go back into 5th. You know what? 6 is probably okay for this. But for right now, I'm gonna stay in 5th. Oh, never mind. Now we have 35. Get that jackhammer going. That is our Jake brake. Alright, cruise control it. Can we risk a sip of water while we cruise control? Yeah, I've been a fan of Utah, though, so far. It seems like a pretty cool state to be driving in. So if you have the DLC, not a bad start. Oh, one of my drivers just got money, and I was looking at that, not the road. He also leveled up. Alright, we'll take a look at that. Why not? Okay. Driver, so that was Simon. So just to reiterate, in case you guys missed it, so he made me about 2,400, and he leveled up. So what did he give himself? So I have him at balance, so he can fill out a lot of these things. So now he can take most of the cargo types. He just needs to fill this out more. I'll let him get a level of economy, though. And then we might push him into having a level of this. In any case, that was our driver. Doing good things for us. Oh, that's right, we're on cruise control. Oh, shoot, we need to speed up, though. What gear am I in? 5th? Sorry, we will be in 5th as soon as I change to it. Just gonna coast here a bit. That would be the one thing I would say. I'm gonna have to use actual brakes here. More brake. That turn was a little hairy. Keep it in 5th for now. Oh, honestly, I can't go any faster because the truck in front of me is not letting me. Ooh, that sun. Sorry, everybody. But we're looking right into the sun. So I think it's safe to say that whatever our estimated time was when we started this job, it's not even going to be remotely that. Because we have been not driving the speed limit at all. And the estimated time would be expecting us to do that. I might have to drop down a gear. Yeah, we're going to drop that. Yeah, see there, right there, that was the bad gear change. We recovered, though, quickly. And most of my trouble has been being behind this guy. But it's going to speed back up, so let's get back into 5th. Yeah, this guy's making me brake a lot, too. I'm never getting the opportunity to pass him because we're constantly on these twisty-turny roads, and if I were to follow the rules of the road, I don't know how many opportunities I've gotten to pass him. If I had that opportunity, I'd take it. Maybe if the road straightens out a bit up ahead. It's going to straighten out, it's going to go to 55. So we're going to look. Does the road become dashy and let us pass him? Nope. Well, that sucks. This would be the perfect place to do it. Because I know I can beat him from an acceleration standpoint. But, which is like... Ah! 4th? Yeah, I'm just gonna let him go way ahead of me now. Because, I'm really getting sick and tired of having to brake hard just to not slam into the back of him, so... Or I'm just gonna let him get a bit ahead. Because it doesn't really make any difference if I'm riding his butt or not. I mean, look at him. He's hitting his brakes. Although, actually, he might have turned his lights on. What are my light buttons? That's my wipers. That's my lights. Yeah, we probably should turn our lights on. 6th. So far, I feel like I've done a good job of not swearing too much. Oh, come on. But this game is, sometimes brings me to it. And when I'm playing offline, sometimes I'm swearing at these AI drivers. If I am totally honest with you guys, in real life, that's the kind of driver I am. I don't think I'm a road rage kind of guy, but I definitely say some choice words when I'm driving along. Alright, I'll put it in cruise control, see if we can actually accomplish that. How are we doing on our route? Okay, so we've got this odd jog over that we gotta do. I'm almost curious, maybe I missed it, and if I did, that was a mistake on my part. I was probably supposed to go this way. Yeah, so I missed a turning, I think. Well, I could have gotten rid of this guy earlier, probably. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely think I missed that turning. And I'm not really sure where it was. Like, at what point we missed it. If it was something where I was distracted for other reasons, then I'll give myself a little bit of leeway, but... Yeah, he's going a different way, thank God. Alright, so we accidentally extended our trip a little bit more. We needed to. That's okay. We got to discover a town we wouldn't have otherwise. Was that a good enough excuse? There might have been unlockables in that town too, but no. It's wonderful not having anybody right in front of you. Granted, I don't think this will last long because I see a truck up ahead and I have a feeling, now that we're one lane, yep, I'm already catching up to him pretty quick here. I don't think I've been able to go the speed limit this entire time. But we can go around him, in theory. That'd be kind of dicey to do, because I'd have to pass, let's see, how many cars? But this is frankly ridiculous. The guy's not even going close to the speed limit. He's starting to speed up. So it'd be pretty difficult to pass him, I think. Without, like, massively overspeeding. But then you have this happen. I mean, that's fine and good. I mean, that's what the AI should do in a situation like that. And there was our opportunity to pass. And a fifth. Alright, I may have to take back what I said about Utah. Although I think we're technically not in Utah right now. I think we're in Arizona. Let me double check that. Yeah, we're in Arizona now. Actually, I want to remind myself, what am I doing here? So I'm turning right, and if I miss this turning, that would be bad. So let's make sure we do this. So focus on the turn, don't focus on the cars in front of you. So it looks like a flat square state to you. Well, that may very well be true. Oh, I went too fast on that turn. And not in the right gear. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we need to clean that stuff up. Slow is fast sometimes. If I had taken that turn slow and gentle, I probably would have done it faster and not crap my pants so much. Any stream safe music on the radio? I don't think so. The only music that's in the radio is music I put in there, and I can pretty much guarantee you that it's not copyright safe. Alright, we're going the speed limit. So I'll let it coast a bit here. There we go. Cruise control, yay! That is something I guess I could plan for. I'd have to remove all the stuff that's in there. And I think it's like close to 800 songs, but... And try and get something that's, you know, a bit safer, but... Yeah, so this is an area where a retarder would be nice. Going down the hill there, he's picked up some speed, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, so let's remind ourselves what we're going to need to do. So it's straight for quite a while. Oh, and then we're there, pretty much. Okay. So, make a right turn, but... So the question is, can we avoid falling asleep? It's night. We're driving on a sandy plain in a straight line. We're the only one around. Well, technically there's some headlights behind me, but... Oh, another one just made some money. So Molly made us some money. And she's using the trailer. And I think that was on a return trip too, so that's a nice thing to see. I guess we can peek at that, see what she's up to. So that'd be under driver manager. So yeah, she just arrived. And she was hauling the trailer, but she's currently not doing anything. She'll probably just pick it back up again. So she made... No, I'm sorry, she's in Ontario right now. So she's on her way back. We don't know if she's going to pick up cargo. I'm pretty sure she had the trailer for these jobs too. So this is all trailer jobs here. I'm hoping the trailer will help them not return without anything. Like these 2 times that she did that. Because this was before when she didn't have a trailer. So hopefully this will help with that bit. But give them more variety of jobs. One thing I will tell you, I've been playing this game and Euro Truck Simulator on different computers, and I'm definitely noticing the difference in my screen quality on my main streaming computer here versus like the laptop that I have. Because driving at night on my laptop, I have it on lower graphics settings, and that may be partly why, but driving at night, I can see pretty well right now. Granted, I'm not sure if the sun is fully gone down, because I see a little bit of light on the very edge of the skyline, but when I'm driving at night on my laptop, it is pitch black. In my mirror, even my mirrors, I can't see anything. It makes it actually really difficult. Especially once you get to your destination and you have to park your trailer. I can't see the trailer. Or, no, more specifically, because I can always go into third person. More specifically, when I'm driving and I'm having to take a turn and I have to watch in my mirrors to see if my trailer's clear of some obstruction, I can't see it. So it's kind of scary. But on this screen, and again, I don't know if it's the quality or the higher graphic settings, I see pretty clearly at night. I mean, it's dark, sure, but I can at least make things out. So most of the way here, we had just one lane, well, I say one lane, 2 lane roads, 1 lane going one way. Or each way, I guess, would be the best way to describe that. This is where I'm going to wonder what, like, a lot of Arizona is like. So I don't think we're going to a major town right now. So I'm curious what it's going to be like when we drive to one of the bigger cities like Phoenix. And we're starting to catch up to a truck in front of us. Now there are yellow dash lines there, so I can pass if I choose to do so. And considering how straight the road is, as long as there's nobody coming on the left. Oh, now there it goes. No more dash line. He'll probably come back though. So far, it seems like it's usually there. He'll probably not be here for this because it's uphill, and you know you really can't see traffic coming uphill. What is this sign going to tell us? Some road work? Yeah, braking. Does it take some time to adjust the double mirrors when you first start Truck Sim? Oh, you mean not having a rear view mirror? Is that what you mean? At first I wasn't sure what you meant by that. You have like mirrors that kind of compensate for the fact that you don't have a rear view mirror, I guess. And like in this truck, I have that mirror up on the front of my truck that kind of helps with certain things too. So it looks at that side of my truck, but at a kind of different angle. And the thing that is cool about it is it oftentimes lets me see around sharper corners. Alright, so far it looks like we're going the right way. So I quite like that. It means the ones on the left. Well, not every truck has that. The double mirrors, and as a matter of fact, that's not default on this truck. So that was a mod that I added on. So they both show the horizon, but just at different angles, which is where what you were saying, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it's just there to give you a little bit different angles to see what you need to see. Probably more relevant if you're going to do this total sim mode and only drive in first person. Oh, my guy's getting tired. Yeah, this job took a lot longer than I had expected. Now, part of that was my fault because I can't see what's coming over this way. Oh. Looks clear. Alright, I need to get in a second. We're almost there. I just don't know where a rest stop is. It might be very far away because we're not actually in the town proper. Oh, we have much faster speed limit here. Okay, it might be hard for me to see the entrance here, but I think I see it. I think it's this one. Third. Alright, we're here. Okay. Let's try and give it a park. Alright, so we're gonna have to pull over to the... Oop, stalled it. Keep stalling it. I don't know if the engine's on or not. I guess the lights tell me. Alright. Move the camera so I can see what I'm doing here. Let's not murder the man. This is going to be kind of tricky the way I did this. I probably should have taken it wider. I don't think I'm going to make it. Yeah, I pretty much know I'm not going to make it. There's no way I'm getting the trailer in here. You know what? We're under a time constraint. I don't want to dick around with this too much. So this is one of those rare circumstances where I'm just going to take the not 15 experience. My guy is exhausted, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to a rest stop. So I can't mess around with that too much. All right. Let's continue here. We got close to leveling up. I still have a little less than 800. But we're getting there.